Well, good morning, everybody. Buenos días a todos. We're welcoming you today in our first digital trade show, Bodega Nation. Um, it's going to be such a great show today. We're going to have different provider, and we're going to start today with our first provider, which is Nestle, and we're going to have David Show, which is the business development for Nestle, and he will be able to give us so much information, and he will be able to show us product of Nestle. So welcome, David, to our show today.
Thank you, Carmelia. It's great to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you. All bodegas owners, I'm one, and we all use Nestle as our product. So today,
That's
I'm so happy to hear so much news, maybe things that I don't have in my store, and products that you guys have, new brands. So I'm very happy to know that you're gonna guide us through that challenge today of new product of Nestle.
Yeah, I'm very excited to be here. Thank you so much to the My Bodega team. Thank you, Carmelia, for inviting me. It's an honor, and I'm very excited to take you guys through a quick 10-minute presentation just on some of our offerings and exciting products that we've got.
So I'm gonna let you be. I'm gonna step aside and I'm gonna let you show us what you have for us today.
Perfect. And just for a tech check, Carmelia, can you confirm you can see my screen right now for me, please?
Let me see. Yes.
All right, we'll go ahead and get running then. Well, buenos dias, everybody. As Carmelia said, sabahul khair, ciao boy-san, 안녕하세요, and good morning. As Carmelia kindly introduced, my name is David Cho. I am the National Business Development Manager for Nestle USA. For the next 10 to 15 minutes, I'd like to take you through a couple of items on our portfolio, focus largely on the beverage side of the business. So we will be talking about two specific brands today, but towards the end of the presentation, I'll also give you guys a brief preview as to some of the other offerings within our portfolio. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate at all. I will leave my contact with Jose to reach out. So to get us started with our beverage, we have two in particular that I would love to talk to you today. The first is Nesquik. And the second is Chameleon Cold Brew, which I think could be a great opportunity for all of our owners here on the video today. Just to start off with Nesquik, though, which I'm sure is a brand that many of you have heard of. Nesquik is an outstanding brand. It's actually the #1 best-selling flavored milk brand in the entire United States. It's got incredibly high brand awareness. It's got incredibly high loyalty. And part of that is because we have over 70 years of being in the business of making high quality, delicious, well-crafted chocolate milks. As a result, if you don't have Nesquik in the stores right now, we would love to partner with you to get some of our top flavors in there, because this is something that consumers and shoppers look for. In fact, as you see on the third point here, we are the #1 brand in terms of milk loyalty, and if Nesquik is not on the shelf, 33% of consumers or shoppers actually will just walk away. They won't even buy another product. So this is an absolutely key brand that we'd love to partner with you on. And there's actually two different segments of Nesquik, and I'll talk about the first one right now. So our first segment is just the original line, which you all, I'm sure, know of. It's just the Nesquik Original. We have 5 different flavors of chocolate, strawberry, double chocolate, vanilla, and banana strawberry. And all of these are made with 100% real milk. We've got 14 grams of protein, which is something that consumers really are looking for these days. It's a great source of calcium and as well as other nutrients. And as I said, this just is a very powerful, incredibly well-selling brand, which we think would fit very well into the bodega enterprise. This one starts with a suggested retail selling price of between $199 and $209. And again, it just caters to just people looking to satisfy either hunger or a sweet tooth, and it's been doing incredibly well. As I mentioned, there are 2 lines. So the second line of Nesquik is actually the protein power line. This may not be something that you have, maybe heard of, but it is doing incredibly well right now, especially in light of a lot of different consumer trends where people are gravitating towards the protein segment. Now, what makes Nesquik different from a lot of some of the other protein drinks that you may have seen or that you may carry right now is the fact that between taste and function, Nesquik skews a little bit higher in taste. So, there are different needs for both. There are different markets for both. Some consumers really are looking for that high functioning, ultra high, 30, 40 gram protein count. Nesquik Protein Power is kind of a balance in the middle because you have a brand that's known for really great taste that is now also delivering, a consumer need and feature that's really high in demand in the marketplace. So again, it's a great tasting, high protein milk. And another thing that makes it unique is that it actually brings a lot of younger consumers into the store, and it actually skews a little bit more female indexing. A lot of protein drinks in the market right now do skew a little bit more male. So Nesquik is unique in that, it also attracts female consumers into the market as well. The price point also is quite friendly. It's at a little bit of a premium to our original line, but still a very approachable price point of $239 to $259 per bottle. Again, if you don't carry this right now, it is doing incredibly well in the market, and we've seen double-digit growth for the past 5 years in this segment. And I'd be happy to connect with you separately with additional details if you'd like, but please feel free to reach out if this is of interest to you. So just to sum it up for Nesquik, these are our top 4 selling products, kind of in order. It's the Nesquik Original Chocolate, followed by the Double Chocolate, and then the Protein Nesquik in the chocolate flavor, as we discussed, and then the 4th bestseller is the Strawberry. So with that, now that we've talked about Nesquik, I will move on to our second brand, which is Chameleon Cold Brew. Again, if you haven't heard of Chameleon or if you haven't heard of cold brew, it is an absolutely dominant force within the ready-to-drink coffee category right now. Coffee as a whole has been growing tremendously, and within coffee, the segment that has been growing the fastest really is the cold brew segment. And Chameleon happens to be the #1 cold brew in the country. And the reason that we've been able to accomplish this is that not only is the product completely organic, it also uses incredibly special beans that we source from sustainably farmed producers. And we only select the top 1% of beans from over the world. So it's a very delicious, high quality product with a clean label. Again, it's organic. And we're really proud that we try to partner with farmers in a way that, again, is good to Mother Nature and also good to our producing partners as well. Now, aside from the fact that it is the #1 cold brew in the country, I just wanted to share a couple of insights in regards to, the ready to drink or cold brew category for those who may not be familiar. There is a big shift right now, especially in light of the pandemic, towards these convenient, ready-to-go options. People love their coffee in the morning. It's an important part of their routine. So to be able to continue to deliver this in a convenient format is really important. And coffee in particular is very uniquely positioned to help grow the ready-to-drink category as a whole, because it combines premiumness, taste, convenience, as well as you can see in the middle of the box here, it indexes very highly with younger millennial consumers. And again, with many coffee shops either closed or difficult to access, having a product like this, especially during these times, is certainly something that will continue to help grow the shelf. So we've got 2 different flavors offered here. We have the cinnamon dolce flavor as well as the original cafe latte. Again, both are organic, come with a price point of $2.99 per can. And this is something with a high willingness to pay for that delivers that awesome taste in a convenient solution. One great news is that this is a bonus pack that we are making available. The normal can actually is an 8 ounce. So this is an 11-ounce can, a bonus pack that we are offering with no added cost. So definitely a great deal to take up on. with that, summing up my slides here, where can we get the products? All right, so depending on which market you are in, we have a number of different distributor partners through whom you can get both the Nesquik and Chameleon products. So across all markets, these are available at Jetro. In the New York City market, you can partner with Cool River Beverages. Jersey, we've got Breyers Distribution in Philadelphia, Metro of Philadelphia. I do have some product information here, which I will not drain, and I'll leave with Jose in case you're interested. But that is it for Nestle. Thank you so much for your time. I'd love to take any questions. And if you happen to have questions on some of our other products, which I'm showing on the screen here, we do have some frozen products, a lot of Hispanic products, which you may be familiar with, as well as a lot of other great beverage products. So if you have questions about these as well, please let me know.
Wow, this was unbelievable. There's so much product to offer for our bodegas people. But one of my questions that I would have, we do have a lot of those cold brews and all those the last name that you just mentioned, I don't think I have it in my store.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't see in my Brooklyn area, I don't really see a Nestle provider that comes to our store.
That's a great question, Carmelia. We are trying to expand our distributor footprint. So this was a brand that was started out in Austin, and it's grown tremendously. So I know, in the New York area, La Colombe has probably got a pretty strong footprint.
Right. I know, because we do have a Pepsi that brings the cold brew and a couple other providers, but there's a lot of few things that we don't have. And I guess it's due to the fact that we don't have someone that really, bodegas people, we are so comfortable. We are used to people come to us unless we go to Jetro, and Jetro doesn't have it all the time. And that's when we miss out on certain product. And I think bodega people will definitely agree with me on that.
No, thank you for bringing that point on, Carmelia. Yeah, I mean, if you're interested in this, we want to work with you, make sure the right distributors carry it. So yeah, please let us know if you're interested. It is a fantastic product. So appreciate you highlighting that, Carmelia.
Well, I don't know if you have anything else. I really enjoyed the presentation. There was a lot of product that I believe bodegas doesn't carry, and I will definitely take that as a point when we do our show, because we do have a show that we invite you to come. It's Hola Bodega. We have it every Saturdays. It's highlights towards bodegas, about things that bodegas doesn't have. So we can definitely show that in one of our shows to support Nestle, and Nestle can support small businesses as well.
That sounds fantastic. Would love to participate.
Well, I think our show with you, it's almost ended. I don't know if you have anything else to bring up.
No, that's about it. For everyone on the call, if you have any questions, Jose has my contact. So if you need any more details or information, please don't hesitate to be in touch. But thank you very much all for your time.
Well, we thank you. We thank you so much, and hope to see you soon again in our first trade show. And I think this is a big step for bodegas to be online. It's unbelievable. I'm so amazed to be one of the person to talk about it, because bodegas don't use most likely the only thing we do have is credit card processing. And now to be able to be live on Spotify and YouTube, it's an amazing step. And I think it's Nestle. Thank you again for coming to the show. Thank you for supporting us. And don't forget even yourself to subscribe on our show.
Absolutely. The beauty of technology. It was great to be here. Thank you, everybody. Take care.
Thank you, David. All right, guys. So don't forget to subscribe on www.mybodega.online. It's important to subscribe to the show and be able to get all the new things. Por favor, no se olviden suscribirse al canal, porque si no se suscriben no van a poder disfrutar de toda la cosa. Muchas gracias por su participación, y por favor, vuelven a conectarse para el próximo programa.
Tendría una pregunta. ¿Se fue ya mi hombre? David. Mm. Dame alguna pregunta.
Voy a cantar esta canción con mucho cariño de mi corazón a la República Dominicana, la casa del merengue y la casa de la bachata. Voy a cantar esta canción con mucho cariño de mi corazón a la República Dominicana, la casa del merengue y la casa de la bachata. La casa del merengue, la, y la casa de la bachata. Música, 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 te traigo música. Música, música, música de la República. Ajá. la bachata. Voy a cantar esta canción con mucho cariño de mi corazón a la República Dominicana, la casa del merengue y la casa de la bachata. Voy a cantar esta canción con mucho cariño de mi corazón a la República Dominicana, la casa del merengue y la casa de la bachata. La casa del merengue, la y la casa de la bachata.